back to my channel. If you guys are new here, welcome. If you guys aren't new here, welcome back. Thanks for clicking on today's video. Today we are flying back from Brighton, England, all the way to Orlando, Florida. So we're going home today, but I thought I would start a new vlog and show you guys this travel day, because we are flying on the Norse Atlantic plane from London Gatwick to MCO on, I think it's a 777 or 787. I'm not exactly sure, but I thought I'd take you guys along with me, give you a full plane review. I'm filming on my phone right now because I don't have time to get out my camera because we are running late as always. But I will make sure to film. First, we gotta take a train from Brighton, England, all the way to London Gatwick. So let's get started. Enjoy the vlog, and I'll see you guys later. Yes, it's Tuesday, April 9th. I was supposed to say it's March 8th. It's not. It's April 9th. I don't even know where March 8th came out. And I'm supposed to be at work right now, but I took the day off because I was gonna go to my my friend's senior night, but my stomach, my head, my period, just the trifecta is killing me right now. So we couldn't go. But I really quickly wanted to film this video for you guys because April is here. We almost have 1 month left of school officially, and so the vlogs are coming. I have videos I want to get out because we got some exciting stuff coming up, like this weekend's prom, and y'all. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, I just have to get stuff out for you guys. So one of the videos I wanted to come on here and film was my Norse airline review from when I was in London. So if you guys haven't checked out the last vlog, we went to London and Brighton over spring break to go check out one of my potential universities, the University of Brighton, which is about 15 minutes outside of London. I highly recommend you guys go watch that little travel vlog. I love my travel vlogs. You guys know I love them. At the end of that vlog, I said that we were flying a new airline, an airline I'd never flown before, which is Norse Airways. Norse Atlantic Airways, yes. We flew from London Gatwick to Orlando on their 787 Dreamliner. So I had to give you guys a full review, of course. It just so happened on this day was I not only in a bad mood, but I was also just like not feeling the best. Shocker. Hot girls run off of Dayquil and NyQuil. So I didn't really get to talk as much during the vlog as I wanted to, or film that many clips, so I wanted to come on here and fill that in, fill the gaps in, and put the footage over it of the plane so that way you guys could get a full review. So hopefully this video is short and sweet, under 10 minutes, so you guys get the gist if you want to fly Norse Atlantic Airways transatlantic on a budget. So, like I said, we flew from London Gatwick to Orlando. The flight left around 2 p.m. and we got to the airport at around 11:30. That was honestly way too early. You didn't need to get there that early, but they do say when you're leaving London Gatwick, particularly for Norse, that the lines are crazy long, and that is going to take you a while to check in, particularly if you are checking a bag, and we were doing both. So you can't check in online. And they do have priority check-in for those that are flying premium economy. So we flew premium economy, and there's a separate line for economy and everyone else. That line was longer, but it moved faster. The premium economy line was shorter, but it moved way slower. But they charge you for every little thing. Like, imagine it's like a Spirit or a Frontier of the United States, but it's like, no, I'm not even gonna say slightly, it's upgraded than that, right? It's a step up, but they charge you for every little thing. So you can't have too big of a carry-on, your carry-on can't be too heavy, your personal item can't be too heavy, your check bag obviously can't be too heavy. Like, every little detail that you can think of, they will charge you for. So we had to be very, I said this in the end of the last vlog, we had to be very intentional when packing. And we're a family that never checks bags, like, ever. But I think this is like the first time we checked a bag in, I want to say, like, years. And it was because we just like splurged and bought a lot of Fortnum & Mason, like the big size soaps, and so worth it in my opinion. But that did cost us like $80 US. So whatever. Anyway, so I don't know what time we got out of the check-in line, but we got out. It was fine. We went through security since we had TSA pre-check in the United States, and I believe since you have priority, since we were in premium economy, therefore we had like priority check-in, I believe you get priority security, but I'm not exactly sure. It wasn't quick. Like, it wasn't quick, but it wasn't bad either. Like, and I want to say, you know, like how you have like, I don't know if you guys have ever been to like the Amsterdam airport, but in Amsterdam is so efficient in terms of it tells you which line to go to, it tells you which stand to stand on, because in all these like big metropolitan airports where they're getting people through, like a million people a minute, the security is like always the most efficient. Yeah, it always goes slow because there's just so many people, right? Like, I don't think any system you put in place can account for the amount of people that you're gonna have through the airport. Anyway, so it like the bins shoot out and you put it on top and then it shoots it off down into the scanner, right? It goes and shoots, goes and shoots, goes and shoots, right? Okay, so this is what London Gatwick was trying to do, right? And like, it works, but it doesn't work because like it would shoot, but there would be like, it wasn't sensing, unlike Amsterdam or some of the other airports I've been in, it wasn't sensing like when a box was like, when a cart was like blocking, like when it was already on the conveyor belt going towards the scanner, like it would try and hit it and it would freeze and then the whole thing would back up, and so then the guy would have to manually push it. And like, I just happened to be in the front cube, so if like the scanner is right here, I'm right here, and you can go all the way back here. Like, this is where the first like person was putting their stuff down. So the first person or the back person, their stuff is gonna go because it's the end of the line. But my stuff, since I was right here, like everyone else's is coming, so then mine never has room to go. So I was really standing there for like 5 minutes waiting for my stuff to like be able to finally be like, okay, it's my turn to push it through. So like, not the most efficient, where in Amsterdam it goes like 1, 2, it goes like 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, then 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, 1, then 2, you know, whatever. So that was just a little pet peeve, but again, easy, painless, whatever. So yeah, then of course it's an international airport, we're going back to the United States, so what do my parents do? We spent hours in duty free, of course. So my dad got some stuff, my mom got some stuff, my sister got some stuff, I didn't get anything. By the time we had finished looking around duty free, we went to the gate and it was basically time for us to board our flight. So we boarded, they helped us locate our seats when we got onto the plane, and the seats were really nice. Like, I'm a 5'8" female and my legs could stretch out in front of me like all the way, you guys. Like, I don't think my legs can even do that like on American, unless like I'm going underneath, like unless I'm laying flat. But no, like I was sitting up in my chair and my legs could go all the way out in front of me. So that was really nice. And again, I'm 5'8", like that's good. And I think I could even be 5'9" and still fit there with my legs stretched out. But it was really nice. I had a lot of space, the vibes were really cool, and we got a blanket and a pillow, and I wasn't expecting that at all. I was very shocked. It also, I didn't know that it has TVs, but they had TVs, and that was really cool. It didn't have Wi-Fi, but I never used Wi-Fi in the plane anyway, but I know that's what a lot of people look for, so there was no Wi-Fi. There is no live map, there's only like the line, which I love looking at the live map, so that was like a little bit of a debbie downer, because it really feels like the time, like, it really feels like you're really like going to like an alternate universe when you can't see like where you are in the world, you're just watching the line, you know, it's like, it's a little weird. But yeah. Yeah, again, I had a lot of space. The seat was big. It was like a regular, I would say, like first class seat on American, or slightly bigger than a premium economy seat on American. I fly American Airlines all the time, you guys, in the United States, so that's what I'm comparing it to, because, or that's what I'm basing these measurements off of, because that's like truly what I have the experience for or with. The seat was about the size of United first class seat. I've flown that once, domestic. It's about the same size as Air Transit's first class seat, which I've flown from Montreal to Orlando or something like that, Orlando to Montreal, something like that. as well. Maybe it was to Toronto. I think it was to Toronto, whatever. And then also, since it's the 787 Dreamliner, I love these planes because it has the dimmer on the window, and so it was so fun. I was playing with it the whole way and I loved it. So that was really cool. I believe they also came around and asked if we wanted headphones. I don't exactly remember because I said no because I never use their headphones, so I always bring a bunch of headphones for myself, but I do believe they asked that. There's also charging within the seats, or power within the seats, which is lovely. And then on the seat itself, you could recline like a good way back. So my bed, like this is how far I am away from it. So I could probably recline all the way like back, like right here, and my legs are out in front of me. My legs didn't go straight out. They went like, it's like whoop, whoop, you know, like this is my butt. This is my butt. These are my feet, or my legs. So it went down, but there was like a footrest at the bottom, which was such a nice touch. Like I wasn't even thinking about that, but it was so good. And you could lift the bottom half, like you could lift this part like a little bit, but it would not go like all the way. I think this is like where it stops, but you can lay it down, like that's like right there. And then the footrest is like right here, which was nice. And of course you can flip it up or down if you needed to. The tray table came out from the side, which was nice. And then before you know it, we were up in the air, flying all around. There's actually like a good amount of turbulence on this flight, but it wasn't like, I don't mind turbulence. Like, I find it fun, but like guys, so number one thing you gotta remember is that turbulence can't kill you. Like turbulence isn't the reason a plane's gonna fall out of the sky, and turbulence 9 times out of 10 doesn't cause other issues. Like the plane's meant to bend like that. So anyway, and I thought it was so cool because you could see the wings like bending, because that's what the Dreamliner is built to do. It's like you could see the wings bending up and down, and I was sitting right by the wings. I thought it was so cool. Anyway, I also should mention, again, it's like a premium economy seat, so it's two. So it's one person's here, and then this is like the little like armrest in the middle. And it's not that wide. It's about probably like as wide as like my 2 hands together. Okay, then they brought our food. You can't like pre-order, pre-choose ahead of time. You have no idea what it is, but they did have vegetarian options, and I do believe they have, I'm pretty sure you can pre-order if you have like specific like no halal or gluten or dairy or something like that, like allergies or dietary restrictions, but I'm not sure. I got the chicken. It was pretty good. I mean, I ate all my food. We got like a little salad, we got chicken, we got vegetables with it, mashed potatoes, and then like a little, I think we got cheesecake for dessert. And it was pretty good, so all pretty good. So we got that about, I want to say like an hour into the flight, an hour and a half maybe, and then we got another meal an hour and a half before landing, and this was just like a small little salad with smoked salmon on it. But what I will say is that they ran out of food like towards the end. Like my parents didn't get any smoked salmon on their salad, they just got a dry cold salad, whereas I got smoked salmon. The flight was like good, like they had a lot of entertainment options. I could fly that again. I was fine. I think the flight time was a total of like 9 hours 25 minutes. It really wasn't that bad at all. I love flying. I love being in the sky. So I know for like my mom, like it felt like really long for her and my sister, but they don't love flying as much as I do. But it really did not feel that long. I felt like I had stuff to do, and I wasn't even using their streaming service half the time. I was on my phone watching my own stuff, editing, whatever it was. But I was fine. I was comfy. I was happy. So anyway, they also came around and gave you so much bread, and I love the bread. They also, what I will have to say, their customer service was really, really good. Their service was really good, and they gave you drinks, and I'm talking not just like tea, coffee, water, whatever. They gave you soda, alcohol as many times as you wanted during the flight. And I thought that was very good, because even like American, even like the mainstream airlines in the United States, or the elite airlines in the United States, they don't come nearly as much. You can probably call them, like use your call button and ask them, but Norse just like voluntarily walked through, and I thought that was really good. So anyway, I would highly recommend flying Norse. I think that in the future, if we ever go back, well, we will go back, of course, whenever we go back to the UK, we would fly them, as it's just like a cheaper option, and it was really nice. The only thing is airline points. my family is a diehard, forever and always One World fan, and obviously Norse is not a part of One World, so that's the only critique in my book. But I loved it. It was really good. I would probably give it, for a budget airline, I would give it like an 8.5 out of 10. As a whole, I can't judge it because that's not fair, because American, Etihad, and Norse are in 3 different tax brackets. But 8.5 out of 10 for a budget airline. So if you guys are looking to go to the UK, they're based in London Gatwick, I think, but they also fly to Oslo, Norway. I think there's another place. I want to say Belgium, but I'm not exactly sure. But they fly from a couple major cities in the United States and across the globe, so make sure to check them out. Maybe next time you're heading over to that side of Europe. Thank you guys so much for watching my video. I hope you guys really enjoy, and I'll see you guys next time on my wonderful, beautiful channel. Thank you guys so much for watching. Love you all so much. Bye.